Oh hey, you know a game gets talked about entirely too much? Super Mario Bros. 3. But, you know what game I'm going to talk about today? Super Mario Bros. 3. But wait, this isn't another one of those, man, that game sure is great videos. No, I want to talk about something a little bit more personal to me. You see, I was recently playing through Super Mario Bros. 3 with a friend of mine using the Switch Online feature, specifically the All-Stars version, but hey, you know, Mario 3 nonetheless. As we were going through, it sparked memories of just how many of these levels I completely avoided as a kid, or outright skipped using that Lakitu cloud. So that's what I want to talk about today. Super Mario Bros. 3, most skippable levels. Ah, Grassland, the world that can do no wrong. We start off strong with a memorable first and second level. A less memorable third level because, let's be honest, who doesn't just zip up into the clouds and skip through the entire thing? And then the stage is moving? This is completely new. Nothing has prepared me for this. That's right, this is the original auto-scroller. It paved the way for all the world's most mediocre Mario Maker stages. To me, these types of levels are never fun. And as a kid, I was first introduced to this using an NES Advantage that my parents bought at a garage sale, so I really had no clue what I was doing. I barely even knew how to work the thing. You see, we played this game as a family, and each person got a stage. When it was my turn, they kept telling me to go to the house, which I kept skipping over and picking stage 4 and immediately dying. It wasn't until I got a bit older that I started playing the stage regularly. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that after you make it through that whole stage and you go down that pipe and you breathe that sweet sigh of relief, you just stop for just a second. You agree with this guy. Thanks, Mario 3. Now, luckily, Desert Land didn't have any stages that I outright avoided or skipped. But Waterland? Where do I begin? Oh, right. There. 3-3, the introduction of Big Bertha. No, not that one. This one. Also known as anxiety. As a kid, that's where I learned that water apparently has the most powerful magnetic pull because I absolutely could not keep myself out of it. Combined with this fucking fish. This isn't a fish, it's a goddamn vacuum cleaner. You get too close and you're gone. Little Mario, gone. Big Mario, gone. Fire Mario, gone. Pee-wee Mario, she will find a way. Needless to say, this stage couldn't be skipped unless you had a cloud, so I did plow through it eventually. But that's not the end of Waterland, because why would it be? It's full of water stages. 3-5, it's underwater, it's got Bertha, and it introduces jellyfish. We've got jellyfish. Listen, swimming stages are never fun. They're up there with auto-scrollers. They're also a kid's worst nightmare because tapping the button fast enough to actually swim and get anywhere is pretty much impossible when you look like this. Thankfully, this stage was entirely avoidable, which is exactly what I did. Now, Giant Land is a national treasure. There is not a single stage in this entire land that should ever be skipped. They should all be played, and in fact, honestly, you should probably go play them right now. But Skyland is next. Well, let's just say I pretty much used to skip this entire world. But when I didn't, there were definitely a couple of stages that I avoided like the absolute plague. You see, the world starts off fine. The first two stages are fun enough, but then you go through this pipe and you have a choice to make. Do you either go up into one of the best, most memorable stages of all time, the stage that introduces the Goomba shoe, or to go down and... That's right, this fort. We have this fort. Why is this fort here? What is this? Why does it exist? It doesn't even need to be here. It serves no purpose. Now, playing it now, it really isn't all that bad, but as a kid, I absolutely could not wrap my mind around the jumps in this stage. It also has some really weird secrets that you have to go really far out of your way for just for a single extra life. That's a lot of work to get that extra life. And that last jump with the thwomp, just fall down, thwomp. Oh. You mean I can just jump over it? Maybe SimplyAJ wasn't as good as I thought at video games. So you beat that fort, and what do you get? A bridge. Back to the beginning of the world. Great. Also, when I beat the stage, this happened. Cool. I'm just gonna keep on going until I press reset. You know what's not fun? Stage 5-6. It's an auto-scrolling flying beetle hellscape. Coming into the stage without a raccoon or a tanuki suit was a death sentence. Nowadays, I look at the stage as excellent practice for getting better at platforming in general, but in the 90s? Hell no. Skip this entirely and just go over to 5-7. That stage is actually pretty fun. Now for Ice World. You see, overall, I enjoyed the stages here, but there was definitely one that filled me with a sense of dread when I'd come to play it. And that was stage 6-5. Let's break this stage down, shall we? You enter a pipe and think, hey, go right, just like you do in every other stage of the game. You encounter a couple of minor obstacles, nothing too bad. You make it to the end, you enter the pipe, you get this leaf, you enter the next pipe, and it's a puzzle. Okay, let me do that again. I'll make my way back over here, and I'll enter this pipe instead. Okay. Well, it gave me a leaf, so I guess it wants me to fly up. Okay, cool. Nope, not here. How about... Nope, not here either. Okay, it must be over... Damn it! Okay, back to get another leaf. Let me just be a little bit more careful. Fly up here, and... Okay, last try. Nailed it. But wait, what's this? Okay, I guess I need a shell. And a leaf. Okay, here we go. Dodge these guys. Get this shell. Damn it! Okay, get another leaf. Now to get that Koopa Troopa. Okay, this time we got him. What? Okay, another leaf. Now, back to the Koopa Troopa. Hello? Back to the Koopa Troopa. Where is it? Okay, maybe I'll just go to the left and get to respawn that way. Damn it! Okay, grab a leaf. Go back. Turtle isn't there. Go left. Be careful. Grab the shell. Oh god, oh god, oh god. And nailed it. Easy. I don't even know why that was on the list. Here's the thing though, even though I typically wanted to skip this stage, I would often force myself through it for that sweet, sweet Hammer Bros suit. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Shit. Frankly, that just leaves, in my eyes, the worst stage in this entire game. And of course, it would be in Pipeland. This stage was so bad that I saved all of my clouds for this one stage. Yes, plural, clouds. As in, I would skip it and then sometimes die and then need to be able to skip it again. 7-4, an underwater auto-scroller filled with Berthas, punk rock cheap cheeps, bloopers complete with their own little hell spawn, and of course, jellyfish. This is the one stage they return in, and with a vengeance. This stage was my biggest nightmare as a kid. If I ever made the mistake of coming to World 7 with a warp whistle, I knew that I was doomed, because that meant I wouldn't have the cloud to skip this stage. Playing it nowadays, it's most definitely doable, and I probably have my many, many hours in the Mario Maker games to thank for that, but trying to do this when you're 4 years old? Impossible. This stage had everything terrible. It moved not only horizontally, but vertical too. Swimming, enemies with no conceivable pattern, randomly spawning fish that you can't properly prepare for. It was, and still is, in my opinion, the worst stage in Mario 3. Now, while we're here in Pipeline, I do want to give an honorable mention to these guys. I was pretty scared of these things as a kid, and I typically avoided them or just used the P-Wing to just cheese them entirely. And to this day, I still do not understand how these chompers are powerful enough to break through the space-time continuum when I pause the freaking game. What is this? But hey, at least the stage is short. So there we have it, my definitive list of the most skippable levels in Mario 3. Now, I do realize there are some other levels that aren't really that great. For instance, every single one of the airships. But those aren't really skippable, they're pretty mandatory, so it didn't really seem worth it to put them on the list. But yeah, they're trash. You know, that being said, maybe my next video should be a most skippable YouTube outro videos. I know the perfect place to